Hi, I'm Joan. Today we're going to be discussing eighth notes. Now, we've already talked about this in a previous video, but today we're going to be adding eighth notes. So now just a little refresher. We have got this whole note here that gets 4 counts. We've got this half note that gets 2 counts. We've got this quarter note that gets 1 count. So this whole note gets 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it takes up a whole measure in 4/4 time signature. And then we've got this half note that gets 2 counts, and it takes up half the measure in 4/4 time signature. And then you've got this quarter note that gets 1 count, but it takes 4 of them to fill up a whole measure. So let's move on to, let's take it on down to the eighth note. Now, 1/8 note gets half of a beat, and 2/8 notes, or a pair of eighth notes, gets a whole beat. Therefore, a pair of eighth notes is equal to a quarter note. Really, it's just simple fractions. So let's look right here. We've got the types of notes. We've got a whole note that gets 4 counts. We've got a half note that gets 2 counts. We've got a quarter note that gets 1 count. Let's move on to the next visual. Now, right here, you'll see that we've got an eighth note and we've got a pair of eighth notes. This is just a eighth note by itself. It gets half a beat. And this right here is a pair of eighth notes and it gets 1 beat. So this half a beat, and you say it as and this is a pair. It's a whole beat, so it's 1 and. So it takes 8 eighth notes to get 4 beats in a measure in 4/4 time signature. So you could count that as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it takes 8 eighth notes, which would be 4 pairs of these right here. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let's move on to our next slide. And this is just basically a rhythm card. So as I was talking about 4/4 time signature just a moment ago, you've got 4/4 time signature and it's 4 beats per measure and a quarter note gets 1 beat. That's really what it means in a nutshell. So if you look at this, you've got a pair of eighth notes right here that gets 1 beat. Then you've got a quarter note right there that gets 1 beat. You've got another pair of eighth notes and that gets 1 beat, and then you've got another quarter note that gets 1 beat. So you've got 4 counts altogether, 4 beats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The way you would count this is 1 and for the group of the pair of eighth notes rather. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Now let's move down to the 3/4 time signature. Now basically 3/4 time signature, it's the same thing as 4/4 time signature, except in this imaginary measure right here, there are 3 beats in this measure instead of 4, and the quarter note still gets 1 beat. So you say 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. So it's 1 and 2, 3, 1 and 2, 3. Okay, so there you have it. A whole note gets 4 beats, a half note gets 2 beats, a quarter note gets 1 beat, and an eighth note gets half a beat, and 2 eighth notes together, a pair of eighth notes, gets 1 beat. So that's all I have for today. And I hope this has helped you. If it's helped you, just click the like and subscribe button underneath this video, and I'll see you soon.